Hi there, this is the famous Fischer trap in the Benoni, and it's taken from Bobby Fischer's brilliant victory in the InterZonals against Wolfgang Uhlmann in Palma de Mallorca in 1970. Uhlmann opened with d4 and Fischer knight f6. After c4 and c5, the d-pawn pressed on with d5, and Fischer played e6. We've got here Benoni. After knight c3, supporting the pawn now on d5, Fischer captures and c takes on d5, the modern Benoni. d6 and e4. g6, the thematic move in the Benoni. The bishop's going to be on g7. It's putting pressure along that diagonal, and black will invariably try a6 and b5, whereas white will usually try and get a central pawn thrust, perhaps with f4 and maybe e5. So here white played bishop f4, which is fine. a6 now threatens the immediate b5, but the move a4 restrains the advance of the b-pawn. So Fischer played bishop g7 as intended, and after knight f3 and castles, bishop e2, Fischer plays bishop g4. White castles and rook e8. This is a very common position. Now black is hitting the pawn on e4. What does white do here? Well, the best move here for white would be the typical knight from f3 back to d2, exchanging bishops, and the knight can afterwards sit pretty on c4. However, white might be trying to get an advantage with the bishop pair by playing h3. But this is where Fischer took control of the game with the move knight takes on e4. Not a particularly clear one to see, but nothing for the likes of Bobby Fischer. After knight takes on e4, well, what can white play? If h now takes on g4, winning that piece, then Fischer will take control with bishop takes on c3, and after b takes on c3, knight takes on c3, is hitting both the queen and the bishop with a big advantage and initiative for black. So what else could Uhlmann do? After knight takes on e4, if knight takes on e4, then rook takes on e4 is now hitting the bishop on f4. So white can't really capture with h takes on g4. Instead, white can try bishop g5 now, hitting the queen again, but the queen can just slide over to e8, and now the bishop on e2 is also hanging, and if h takes g4, rook takes on e2 with a big initiative and advantage. So this has been the Fischer trap in the Benoni. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.